It's the world's famous. Yeah, I said it in my Mr. Magic's voice. It's the world famous Swag in the Morning. I am your brother Prince Creek.
And I'm Lady D.
And we're the Swag in the Morning, y'all. Lady, tell them what swag means.
Swag means say with amazing grace.
And morning do not mean daytime. It means new beginning, new hope, freedom from being in the darkness. What's good, Lady D? How are you feeling?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
I'm fine. We had a week off. Well, not a week off, a day off, right?
It's only been a day.
It's only been a day
that we had off. Yeah.
It feels weird when we don't come up here on Thursday. I'm not gonna lie.
You know, it's like you got to get back into the swing of things, because everything feels weird.
Yeah,
everything.
Even my introduction was off. I just felt like
a little bit. I'm glad you know that, sir. I'm glad you know that.
I'm just trying to use a new software we downloaded, and it's always something new, and it's always some upgrades and stuff like that. And then it has to work its way into
absolutely
work out all these glitches.
Absolutely. So we got to get back into the swing of things. So we gonna do it.
We gonna do it.
Yeah.
Hey, Lady, I'm tripping out, right? We are watching the news, and our entire building fell down.
Yeah, half of the building, half of the building.
Like the middle part of the building.
Yeah, prayers go out to those families who are missing loved ones, and those who've been impacted by this. So it's a sad thing, sad occasion, you know.
It's crazy that an entire building.
Yeah.
Like this, I'm glad they passed the bill. I'm in my politic mode right now. They passed a bill with infrastructure. So hopefully we can get the buildings and these bridges situated and get them together.
Right.
Hopefully. I think Biden is doing his thing.
He out there doing he trying.
But you know what I'm tripping on, Lady? Is that they all are like 90 years old.
You saw it when they was all walking down there. They all walking down the hallway, and I just in my mind just glimpsing was like, yo, they all old. Like,
they're all old.
They doing the doggone thing.
They doing their thing, man. They all was walking like this, man. I'm like,
they was holding out to each other.
What in the world possibly can you? And this is why I'm encouraging the young people that are into history, U.S. history, or politics. Get ready, because these politicians, these senators and congressmen, they're like workers, employees at these good jobs, right? They're never going to get up. They're never getting up off the seat.
Right.
Like, I work for a job or in a financial company, and we be introducing ourselves. Hey, my name is so-and-so. I've been here for 40 years. I'm so-and-so. I've been here for 20 years. And I'm like, I'm little old me. I've been here for a year. And I'm like, luckily I got in. And I'm looking around. It's like everybody been there for like 40 years. Can you get up and let some of these young people get a job?
They said no.
Get up out of your seat.
They said they're going to keep their seats for as long as they have to.
Come on. Give some of these young people a chance to work. Anyway.
Some of the young people don't want to work.
That's how I look at the senators, man. Yep. Senator Bo, Senator this, Senator that. And they all in, and you talking about the president is like 90 something, but 75. Joe Biden is cool. He all right with me. Get another stimulus package going to us working people that's trying to build a business. You all right with me, Joe Biden? I don't care how old you are. You all right with me? I'm like, for real. We looking at the news. I'm looking at everybody. I'm like walking on slow. I'm like, wow. Then I saw a commercial of Virginia governor. He have a commercial, and he's showing this is our Congress now. And they all was old people walking past him. And he said, I'm walking this direction. And it was like a whole bunch of people. He said, this is what we have now, and I'm walking in a different direction. But he was walking fast. And I'm like, wow, that's a low blow, man. politicians.
It was a low blow, but you got to look at it. It's a good commercial, though.
Yeah, it was a good commercial.
You got to look at it. You got to look at the message. Look at the message. Look at the message.
Definitely.
You got it, right?
Yeah, I got the message.
Okay.
And I'm like, it's crazy. But I'm done with voting, Lady D. I'm done. I'm done with voting.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm boycotting voting until the George Floyd bill get passed.
There's silence.
Yeah, I'm being honest. I'm not vote. I'm going to encourage my listeners, my men, because the women, they're going to give in. They're gonna bail out. They're not gonna follow this. We should boycott voting in the upcoming major election until that bill get passed. Because yes, yeah.
So that's going to do.
What that's going to do is move the ball a little faster, because every time the politicians get into office, they renege on the promises they make to African American voters. This is a fun. Lady, you know I'm in these politics. I can name a few things they went back on. Now, no disrespect to my Asian friends. I got Asian friends, and I love my Asians. Asian hate crime bill was passed so fast. I mean, we got Juneteenth. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an official federal holiday. Juneteenth.
Those things are good. Those things are good, but
is that like a pacifier? Give them Juneteenth.
I don't really care how many things they give us. It really, to me, and this is my personal thing. So, when it comes to politics, we all, have our opinions. So, I mean, yes, it's a good thing that they honored it and they gave us Juneteenth. Yeah, that's good. However, I still feel like that's not enough. And I feel like that we need to do more. So we get we get those things, but yet at the same time, we need to learn about it. We need to move forward with it. We need to be consistent in those things. We want people to treat us a certain way. And I get it. Absolutely. I want you to treat me like I'm human. Yeah. I want you to respect me and all of that. But at the same time, my brothers and my sisters, we got to do better. We got to do better. So you say, don't vote. I say, vote. What is that going to stop? Because listen, I'm all about the forefathers and our foremothers and all of them who went through all of this to get us to vote. And now we say don't vote. If we say don't vote and then we don't go out there and vote, what do we have to say when it doesn't go in our favor?
We need to
you need to come up with something else.
Pull our vote out and put it up for sale.
Sir.
If you want us to vote, we need to hold them hostage, or ransom, or whatever the case may be, hold them accountable. If Absolutely. We do not get the George Floyd bill passed, we should hold back our votes until they go to the table with that. We don't understand the power of voting. All right. So when we vote, it's the power, right? When we vote, we have a right to speak up. Mm-hmm. So if we hold our vote, that's still power. And this is my opinion. It's still power. They already try to suppress our voting.
Absolutely.
They're already trying to do that now. So they're at a point where these Negroes, we don't care about. We can Republicans pretty much. They don't vote for us anyway. And then we so caught up in voting Democratic because of what? It's just like the little story we heard about the ham in the pan, right? He cut off the ends of the ham, and he was wondering why. And it was
was it a ham or was it
chicken or whatever? And it was because of the pot was too small. So we begin to get habits of doing certain things.
Absolutely,
we're big on voting for a Democratic because we think they're for the black. Are they? Can I vote for a Republican that can be for me or whatever? So my thing is, my vote costs money.
Okay.
Our black, look, you take the black African American, however you want to call us, whatever you want to call us, out of the economy will fail. If you take us out of the voting, the Democratic, the politicians and their agenda will fold. We are people that you can sell us dreams, pipe dreams, during election, and we are still falling for the banana in the tailpipe. That's why I said, if you want my vote, listen, my vote.
Absolutely.
Lady D gonna vote. If you want me to vote, pass that bill.
I think
I'm holding my vote. Every year they're gonna send me message, Lady D. Hey, Mr. McIntyre, you didn't vote this shit, and exactly until I get the George Floyd bill passed. That's me.
I totally get it. I really do get it. I really do. I get it.
You get it, lady.
I do. I'm just gonna go about it a little bit different,
Don't vote in the next major election, my black people. That's all I gotta say.
Well,
hey, lady, it's the month. This month is PTSD. Now let's go there real quick.
I thought you was getting ready to
got a lot of
celebrate.
stuff going on.
I was ready to celebrate.
Is the month of PTSD awareness. For those who do not know what that acronym stands for, post-traumatic syndrome disorder. Sorry about that. I got it a little mixed up, right?
It's okay.
But post-traumatic stress disorder is very serious. It is not a military disorder. It's
Right.
not a military issue. Anyone can have PTSD. A young kid that witnessed abuse in the house,
Right, a rape victim.
Can have post-traumatic stress disorder. So I want to break the stigma of that. Alone thinking it's just a military thing and not realizing why these young kids in these different urban or any community are blowing up things. These are the things that they see that's going on in their head. Why a young kid is bullying people, it can be issues with post-traumatic stress disorder.
Right.
So get some awareness on this. It is very serious. We advocate heavy on mental health awareness. I am a big advocate of it. Lady D and we are really serious about it. I like the movie we were watching last night about, the things that people can get some surgery on their mind and on their brain, excuse me. So please, study these things, get some awareness on it. And our mission is to break the stigma of mental health in the African-American community. Because we think it's just about being crazy. We think it's a rich thing.
Please.
We think it's a white thing. And you just don't understand what they're missing, lady.
Yeah, understand that, you going to talk to somebody or getting help doesn't mean that you're crazy. What's crazy is if you absolutely feel like, you know what, I'm not going to go talk to them when you know that you got all of these things going on. That's the crazy part. So you're not crazy because you sit and talk. Me personally feel like everybody should have a therapist. I really do. I really, really do. In fact, I'm looking for a therapist myself, someone I can just go into, because yes, I have Prince here and I can talk to him, and I have, my family and my friends that I can talk to. But sometimes you just need somebody who don't know anything about you.
Right.
So that you can pour out everything that you need to pour out, and then that they can put things back into you. So it is very important that you get a therapist and find the right therapist, though. Don't just go to anybody. You have to go to that person that's going to be able to fill you back up with the things that you need. So
I totally agree with the therapist. I think that's something we can go see together or individually as well, or even bring the children involved.
Absolutely.
With this, because it is really serious. And again, the stigma, the rumors, it is too expensive. The devil is a liar. If you have a job and have benefits on your job, the employers or the employee assistant program, the EAP, sorry about that. They are available. They have therapists. You can go get a session for free. I know the job. My company is a big advocate of mental health awareness, so they encourage us. We got days we can take off, mental health days.
Right.
That is added in our sick days, And I got to say, I think all companies should do that and give us, on top of your sick days, these mental health days where you just want time off. Just want to see time to go speak to a therapist or something like that.
And Trinae says that a therapist or a life coach, they're great. So yes, a therapist or a life coach, someone who can guide you along the way. Just make sure, like I said, make sure that they're equipped to be able to do that. Because if they're not, you could just go talk to, one of your friends and keep on going. But find someone who's able to, help guide you along the way and make you better and not make you worse.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. But listen, I am. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm saying tired as far as all the excitement.
It has been a week, hasn't it?
Yes, it did.
It has been a week. So this show, we want to shout out. We want to celebrate with those who have graduated, went to another level, those who were promoted, those who have gone, just going on, and they're starting life in a new chapter, right? So, Yes. I'm excited about that. We're so excited because our daughter graduated high school. Shout out to my Janai. Yes. She graduated from Tallwood High School here in Virginia, and I am searching for some of those graduates, and I see on here that we have Mr. Landon, who went on to kindergarten. Go ahead, Landon.
Yes.
Shout out to Landon, who is in Paterson, New Jersey. Shout out to him.
Shout out to, we got to shout out to parents, Crystal and Jameen.
Yes.
Jaden. I think he's going to
Jaden.
kindergarten.
Yeah, Jaden he's moving up.
You've seen him when he's a little baby boy.
I know, right? Now we have Dr. Lalisa Mims, whose daughter, she passed today her dissertation, and now she is now referred to as a doctor. So shout out to her, who is in Paterson, New Jersey. Yes, they are doing the dog on thing.
Thing.
Yes, I'm gonna shout out my niece Anaya, who has graduated. Yes, they are doing it. I'm telling you,
I had a lot earlier, lady. Like
you had a lot.
I had a lot of shout outs, and now I don't know where they are. And but the class of 2021.
2021, right? You just covered them all. But those are the few that we know about. Those are the ones that sent us some information, and the ones that I found. So we want to say to all of them, congratulations. Go ahead and set the bar high. Don't just settle for mediocre. I don't care if you're going to the first grade, to kindergarten, you're graduating from college. Whatever you do, go ahead and put it out there that you want to succeed, that you're going to go further, and you're going to go higher, and then you're going to go deeper. So I wish you all the very best. Best.
A shout out to my brother W.C. Brown, Elder W.C. Brown, his son.
Yes.
Trevani Brown. Is that what is it, lady? I'm bad when my glasses is off. It is. He did it. His son did it. WC got, he's a Rolling Stone. So I don't know which child he falls at, but his baby boy graduated.
That's right.
And he's doing big things. But I got to say, Shania's going to VCU. Right up the road.
Yeah.
Now, I had a conversation. I knew this conversation was going to come.
Okay.
Prince Cream, Lady D. Why didn't y'all let your daughter go to a black college, a black university? I was getting texts, man, she ain't going to Norfolk State, she ain't going to Howard, she ain't going to, she's not going to Hampton, she's not going to North Carolina A&T,
Well, listen. The good thing is that she got accepted to every last one of them. You rock, Janai. She got accepted to those. Yeah. But the thing is that I have to make sure as the parent that she does what she wanted. She wanted to go to that school. She chose the school. She had options. She had options to go to any school she wanted to go to, and I was going to let her pick. Why? Because it's not my dream. It's not my life. She has to live her dreams, and she has to do what she wants to do. Because if I send her to the school I want her to go to, or you want her to go to,
I think diversity is very important anyway, and I think that was based on her choice. And
absolutely,
because not for nothing, she wanted to go into the military so that she can pay for the college, and I knew that wasn't really her. So
absolutely,
I had to really say, you know what? Let's stop for a minute. Is that really? We was getting to the to the boot camp almost.
Yeah,
Look, if this is something you want to do, and she said no. She was so relieved that she didn't. No, look, we got your back when it comes to these things. It's a battle.
Yeah.
But what is not a battle when it comes to life lessons and advancement? I think that was our word, and I think we're talking about advance. Mm-hmm. And so y'all can come at us. Y'all can ask the question. I ask you guys the question. Lady, ask the people in the chat the question. What do they think is best as an African American to go to an all-black university or a right centered around us, or just their choice and be diverse?
Right.
And I really was good with her. You know, of course I wanted her to go to Hampton, Norfolk State, so that I can ride up there and check her. TCC, so that I can ride up there and check her out.
You know,
but an hour and 45 minutes, we used to do that I used to do that standing on my hands, you know, just closing my eyes. I drive up to Richmond.
You know, it's important. It's important as parents. And I've learned this. I learned this a long time ago, is that it's so important to let them make some decisions. You can't let them make all decisions. You can't. And for Janai, I was always in her ear. I was always talking and trying to guide her along the way. So it was easy for me to say, okay, listen, here, we got all of these colleges. Let's look at them. What is it that you want to do? Where is it that you want to be? Because for me, I couldn't leave her. I was not the college kid. You understand me? I was my mama's and my dad. I was really a daddy's girl. So leaving home, all I had
still
to
is,
do.
Still is. Lady.
Okay, well, I'm
is understated. She said she was.
Well, yes, I am a daddy's
We're
girl.
We're gonna get to that in a few.
You know, trying to make sure that she made the best decision for her. I can't make those decisions for her. You know, she has to make those decisions herself so that she can say, this is where I want to be. This is what's good for me. And she may go there for a year and decide that's not where she want to be.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's important to make them.
She's going right back up there.
It's important to let them make their decisions and start to make those decisions early so that you as the parent can be there to lead them and to guide them and to be, you know, to be that voice in their ear. So I
agree.
I'm happy with her decision.
Yeah, me too.
And she's excited.
She is.
So
have you made, any of you parents that is out there that's listening, any arrangements? The tough thing is about getting the school, getting their room and board stuff set up and things like that, making sure, I mean, I don't know if they can get to pick their own roommate, but let me just say this.
They can try. They can make, for Janai, she was able to make suggestions. She was able to make a loss of words right now. She was able to make a request for her roommate.
Right. So. But I tell you, it's a big feeling. Just the fact that I'm not being able to witness Taquasia's graduation and just hearing of it, but just being a part of this experience was so amazing. Like it really brought so much joy in my heart, and to see our elders that already graduated, but I was not present. I'm being honest with you. This was the most excited feeling, like a redemption. And I was very redeemed and overwhelming. I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't stop tearing up. And normally I'll blame it on the light, the sun. I said tearing up.
You was crying.
Crying, I said tearing up. Now I could have been tearing up a piece of paper, tearing up an envelope, tearing up that piece of chicken. You know, that's what I was talking about, tearing up. You thought I was talking about crying? Oh, come on, please.
My bad.
Man.
I heard you wrong.
I said tearing up.
Oh,
I was tearing the club up on the floor, tearing the floor up, cutting the rug. That's what I'm talking about, Lady D. You're trying to bring crying into the picture.
My bad.
I wasn't crying.
I heard you wrong.
Water came out of my eyes on its own, but I didn't do it.
Okay, I got you, boo. Yeah. I got you. You didn't.
I don't cry. My eyes cry. And I didn't tell the eye to cry. My eyes start crying on its own. I'm not responsible for what my eyes do. My eyes does things on their own.
Okay.
And I don't like my eyes when they're crying on their own. So I gotta stop that. You work in the eye doctor. Yeah. What is that called?
Dry eye.
Dry eye? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's what I had. Dry eye.
Bad case of it.
Bad case of it. And I think your doctor, you work for him, maybe he diagnosed me wrong. Maybe I got something that I need something different.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, let's go on.
Celebrating the class of 2021.
Yes.
And before I just want to hear some music. I don't want to hear that music.
You're slipping with the buttons.
Put it up. It's World Famous Swag in the Morning.
Please allow me just to express myself. This time I wanna know you better. We can tweet all day, but I like it when I rock it with you till the sun comes up. Hey, I'm not all into social media. Won't you come and chill in my place? I got plenty of space. Who need these views to view when it don't even show their face? Time to get back to the real love, walking hand in hand, not Twitter to Instagram. We gotta love it like the same. I wanna get to know you, babe, not your username. See, you're talking about your house and all that bullshit. Every day you're liking pictures of this random chick. What, you're not feeling me? See, you're not digging me like reality TV. Please put down the phone. Put it up, stop it hanging on my timeline. I wanna see your face in real time. Ain't got no time for no timeline. Please put down the phone. Put it up, put it up, put it up.
Celebrating the class of 2021. That was that's one of my favorite artists on the planet. That's because that's my sister Shamonique, I call her when she's singing, but Sharice, aka Professor Nicole from the musical With a Purpose, My Life Matters.
I like that song.
That song is called Put Down the Phone. Let's be human. Let's walk hand in hand, not Twitter to Instagram. Yeah, written by me. Yeah, okay, I'm bragging.
I was just waiting for that. I was waiting for it.
You like that song, lady?
I do like the song. I really do.
I think that's one of the songs we're gonna put back on. Me and Big Fellas working on My Life Matters soundtrack, Volume 2. It's Prince Creed, Big Fella Presents, and we may add that back on. So we're working on finishing that. It's another verse or two to the song.
Okay.
Go put down the phone.
Okay.
But we are back. We're celebrating the class of 2021. This is the world famous Swag in the Morning. I know y'all looking at it. It's like 7:30 and whatever. And morning do not mean daytime. It means new beginning, new hope, freedom for being in the darkness. Lady, what swag means? Let's just reiterate that.
Swag means say with amazing grace.
Yeah. And listen, I want y'all to really follow us on Instagram, and that is, if you're not there already, that's the @_swag in the morning. We have our classical Run DMC t-shirts. When I say classical, they like the Run DMC joints, and they are one of the hottest. Like my cousin Sandy out in California said,
California is
people
killing
are
it.
ordering. Like we get an order every day.
California is
kid you
doing
not,
it
every day or every other day for the classics. The classics.
Yeah.
The classic swag t-shirts. And I want y'all to follow us, follow Lady D, and just get your shirt. Get your shirt. Lady, I got a few chimes, ting bing bing notifications, man, that someone picked up when I woke up 21 Days of Releasing and Restoring. And the book was out in 2015, I believe.
Yes.
It is an inspiring book, no matter how long ago it was. I'm telling you, it's a book that will inspire you and encourage you. It's When I Woke Up, 21 Days of Releasing and Restoring. It's on Amazon. Go pick it up. Lady D's book. And Hands for Hugs, No Bully Zone, written by myself. So we authors in this building, but we do things with the purpose of helping,
right,
and helping, inspiring, and encourage people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what
listen. Also, when we come back next week, we will be back on our book club. So Trinae, join us, ma'am, because we will be shouting out your book. We will be talking about it because I am almost done now.
Mark Lanton, the former boxer. I am on your book, man. 12 rounds. This is we look. We took a little break and pause because we got so much stuff we do. And
I saw that part.
And all the stuff that all the stuff that's done.
Yeah.
Reliable resource. We revamping, we rebooting, we resetting things. Gosh. We got a business coach. So we had to say, you know what, let's take a break because we do so much. My Life Matters is coming out this fall, September. And the date will be fully announced, but I am bringing it out. It's presented by the Swag in the Morning. And so we'll be on deck there. And I want to figure out how I'm going to be on deck at the play and then in the play. So we'll figure it out. May get some hosts. I think WC was going to join me. Me and him partnered up with it with Big Mind Entertainment. So he may sit in the Swag seat. And maybe we bring some of our daughters and we put them to work. But it's presented by the Swag in the Morning. My Life Matters. I'm trying not to lose my mind is the episode that we're presenting, touching on real stories surrounding suicide, domestic violence. I added in racial injustice. So we're going to do a reenactment of what's going on in America with racism and things like that. And it just goes on and on. It's a music with a purpose based on true stories surrounding those areas.
Well, your question is, when are y'all bringing the play back to Patterson? Sir, when are you going back to Patterson?
See, this is why I can't do all the thinking. That will be up to you.
That's up to me. That's when I come in.
Whoever asked that question, put it out there in the atmosphere.
Yes.
And make it happen for us.
Work it that way.
And the thing about it is, I have to say this because brother-in-law Apostle Derek was talking about advance, right? And so sometimes your worth, we are so into helping people. That's our mission, but it's time for the advance. And so find a way to get us there. We there. And that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it like this. Happy birthday. I got a birthday shout out. I'm sorry. I'm just going through all of this, lady.
Okay.
We're gonna get back to that question. I like that question. Happy birthday to my friend Bowlegged Lou. It is his birthday today. So if y'all go on Facebook, follow Bowlegged Lou, you know, the house party bully, Pee-wee. That's my good friend. Bowlegged Lou is his birthday today. I shout him out. And that's how I was going to rock. And I also got to have a special announcement, lady.
Yeah,
gotta do this
I see it.
Humble Beginnings, Inc. is an organization. I have the pleasure to be a trustee of my brother Akbar's organization. And I am a trustee of this. July 10th, at the Patterson Great Fall National Historic Park on July 10th. That's a Saturday from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. It is partnered with the Patterson Division of Recreation. Thanks, Benji, for making it possible. Love you, my brother. The Northside Action Network Outdoor Amateur and Olympic Style Boxing event. It's going to be going down. My brother Akbar's Mack Truck honoring Eddie Johnson and Ed Cotton.
Yes.
I just had to add Ed and Ed Cotton. Ed Johnson was a boxing coach who trained my brother Akbar and a lot of others out there. Had a pleasure to go up and fight with Tyson and him in Secaucus, New York. But they're going down. There's going to be some awards, and it's $15 admission to come in. And also, we're doing it live. We're doing it live.
Streaming live.
Okay. And so it's going to be on eventbrite.com to go get your tickets. It's on my Facebook page. I put it on the Swag in the Morning Facebook page. Please support this. It is something that is amazing event out in Patterson. We're tired of hearing about the gunshots and all of that. And we're tired of hearing about, all the bad things that Patterson is doing. But this is something I need you all to support. Humble Beginnings, Inc., in partnership with Patterson Recreation, Patterson Division of Recreation. Please support the movement.
Let's bring some positivity back to, I look when I'm here in Virginia, and I tell everybody that, I was born and raised in Patterson. I grew up in Virginia Beach. I grew up here. This has been the hard place for me. But when I look back at home, I still have my mom and my dad there. I have my daughter and my granddaughter there. My brother and my sister is still there. So my entire family is still there. I desire for Patterson to look better than what it looks. I desire for it to be, a great place. I don't want to be scared when I go home. So I'm asking all of you who are in Patterson, do what you can, please. Do your part. I'm not asking you to go above and beyond. I'm just saying do your part. Let's make it home. Let's make it safe for our children. Let's make it a beautiful place that we know that it can possibly be. I go home and I lived on the east side. And what Prince will call, the bougie side.
The doorbell community.
The doorbell community.
People with the doorbells. I had the knocker.
I go home and I look and I'm like, come on, the east side can't, we all just is going down. And I desire for my mom and dad, to live in a beautiful neighborhood, to stay, for the neighborhood to stay that way, and positive things to go on and not be afraid when they go outside. So I do ask that, you guys do all you can. And that's for where I live at also. Do all that you can, because even though I live in Virginia, my heart is still in Patterson. So I do desire for them to do, good things. So shout out to Akbar, who is trying his best, and he is doing it, with making positive things happen.
I gotta say, consistent. Because he's my brother and your brother-in-law. Consistent. He's very consistent.
He's consistent.
What it is.
Yeah.
Also, I got to shout out to my nephew Hanif, my great nephew, Wanif McIntyre.
He graduated. Yeah,
8th grade. He's going to the high school.
Charisma. If I'm not mistaken, Charisma graduated from college. Yes, it's coming. It's coming.
It is something to celebrate. Family members for graduating. Lord, I am so excited. Listen, we don't have long hair. We just wanted to drop in, because we are on actually vacation. We're on vacation. We're coming back on July 8th, actually. Let me just put it out there. Mm-hmm. I just got a text message. And this is, and look, lady, you got everybody. Like, all the, they love you. They call me and wear me out with the messages. Like, no disrespect. I hope Holyfield is not listening. Vander Holyfield sends me every morning. Look, all the inspiration in the world. He sends me Al Ice Cody's inspiration. And they're really positive inspiration. And so I jump off the thing and say, Holyfield, can we get a recap interview on the swag? Because he was on sports and talk sports and entertainment with us. And so he said, Brother Prince, I love you, love wife, all that other stuff. Call Kelly and set that up, and we can make that happen for July 8th. Now I got to call Kelly. Now this is how my celebrity friends are. If they say yeah to me, right, they feel like somebody going to say, man, you just said, like, why you ain't let him come to me? And I get that. The protocol, right, lady? Mm-hmm. Like, we got people that's going to be speaking for us, and people saying, why are we not bringing this to Patterson? In a few seconds, you're going to have to be speaking to someone else and asking them. And I understand that. And I'm so personalized with people. And Holyfield texts me, and we send inspirations. And so when I asked for the business, he said, we can make it happen. Snuck that in there, but call Kelly. And so I understand
protocol.
It's protocol. Now, if Kelly says no, right, and I'm gonna say, Holyfield, why don't you just tell me that?
Now, I don't think that he's gonna do that. I think that he just have to follow protocol,
because if he hires someone to do something, and she's gonna say, why, you got to be consistent.
Absolutely,
you can't do that with Brother Prince and Lady D, and then you put Elroy do the.
Why he gotta be Elroy though?
Shout out to everyone that graduated. I'm gonna shout out to the parents, Caleb, Gray graduated high school.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Lady LaShawn and Pastor Columbus.
Columbus graduated.
Columbus graduated also.
Yes.
Shout out to my brother.
We got
And
India who graduated.
India, that's right. Can't forget about India,
Yes.
Star, and Janai.
How you forget all about it? How you forget?
You
them?
forget all of it. You talk. Look, I am like in the cut. All it is, Dad, so and so, can I get the car? And I just hand out. I don't go through the whole stuff. Do I
Okay.
sleep at night when she out? No. However, I hand stuff off. And let me just say this. We surprised Janai this Saturday. And I got to put this out. We surprised Janai.
Mhm.
Right? This lady here put together an incredible surprise graduation party for Nana.
Oh, thank you.
I gotta say, I have to say, you
Aw,
did
you
your
was
plans
trying
of
to be
perfection.
nice.
It was at its all-time high. It's almost like you're coming out of retirement.
Not. No, I'm good.
And I was like, wow,
I'm good.
you did your thing.
Thank you.
Janai almost cried. Matter of
Almost.
fact, almost she cried.
She cried and
Shout out
fell
to
over the
Kiara.
garbage can.
Alicia for coming out, my brother-in-law Kippy, Chrissy, Destiny, and my father-in-law.
Everybody played a part.
Everybody played a part. Whoever was here was here. Actually, to be honest, I was so overwhelmed and intoxicated by joy that I couldn't
So
even count
goofy.
how many people was there. But shout out to everybody that came and support all the videos that we received, the love from family members. That shout out Janai on her graduation. She was blown away to the point where she wanted me to send her the link so she can constantly look at it. These videos that was sent to us. And so listen, so if you know someone that's celebrating or graduated, and check in on their parents and see if they need something.
Right.
See if they need help with books and things like that. One of the things I know for sure, there's a mutual fund called College America 529 by an amazing company that handles that portfolio, a 529 College America account. And this company, you can go to capitalgroup.com and you can look up that fund and just open up a 529 account for your child right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it would eliminate a lot of the tuition costs, books, and things like that. And the money will grow, and it will grow interest if you start now. And that's what, unfortunately, didn't have a chance to do that with Nana, but Jada is, I'm working with a financial advisor now to set up one for her. I really don't need one. I can just open it up right at my desk.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
You don't need the financial advisor.
I don't need no financial advisor.
Oh, okay.
We get them for free. Anyway, listen, lady, you want to close out? Do you have anything to say before I just say too much?
No, you always saying too much. So
Anyway,
no,
you say too
have at it.
less. Say less. Is that that's the new word? Say less.
No, just have at it.
I love everybody. That's all I gotta say. Any shouts in the blue room or the room you are in, your chat thing? Any questions? Anything there we can say and address before we get up out of here?
No, we just want to thank everybody for hanging out with us. So all of the graduates, congratulations, and we wish you the very best. Look out for health, wealth, and legacies. That is something that I'm going to be doing in the near future. So I'm working on it, working on my content. You know, y'all always see me here with Prince Creed. But Lady D is going to go and we're going to come with some health, wealth, and legacies, talking about the mind, talking about our money, and talking about our spirit. So
it's fine. That's all good. Look out for the podcast, The 4 Fs, the book that's coming out this fall, The 4 Fs. That's faith, fitness, family, and finances. But I'm just doing a book. The podcast stuff, I'm about to retire.
Whatever.
I got the play to focus on, so I'm gonna take a break, and then we are going into the new series with Lady D.
Yes.
But the swag in the morning will always exist, and it will always be. We're not wrapping it up. It's just gonna close the season and come back with bigger and better things. And swag gotta always go down the stage.
Absolutely.
I got too many interviews lined up.
Check it out. I brought some singers with me, right?
Swag on it.
They call the Artists of War. They're gonna sing, but before they do that, I'm gonna do this. Check it out. Watch me, haters. Watch me later. See, I'm 4 times 10 plus, so watch my gators. I'm God's twin, made in His image, my friend. You can Snapchat on me all day. My life matters to Him. Let's go, man.
Can't believe the report of man. 'Cause it's designed to take you off God's plan. Cancer tried to take mom away, but I prayed, I praised, and now she's free. My life matters to you, Lord. My life, oh, it may not matter to you, but my life, oh, matters to you, and only you, Lord.
Speak to him, right?
People dying in the street 'cause the color of their skin. So busy hating one another. Can't you see we're brothers and we don't matter to them? I know it sounds hopeless. Trust, I've got good news. Your life is precious in His eyes, and He will help you get through.
Talk to him,
You may
Sharice.
think it's over, but it's not. Life can't seem to get you down. So much depression, and you're feeling suicidal. Know that He can turn your life around. You may seem alone, like you don't matter to some. Don't take your life, 'cause you're not done. The best is yet to come. My life matters to you. My life matters to you, and only you, Lord.
Good Sherry.
Young people, put away the guns and please just walk away. Have a healthy conversation and hope to see another day. We have to live together. We have to love each other. Because in the end, we're all we've got. Pull you down now. Control your mind now. Can't let him hurt you. 'Cause he buys you nice things. Can't let him beat you down now. Trust in the Lord and you love yourself even more. My life is to you, Lord. My life. Oh, yeah, yeah, my life to you, but my life, it matters to you, Lord, and only you. My life.
In His image and in His likeness, you and I were created. Masterfully, wonderfully, and fearfully He made us, with plans for a future that included every man, every woman, every boy, and every girl. You see, with God, no one was ever excluded from His world. He said, love thy neighbor as we love ourselves. That means black man, white man, and everyone else.
This fall, September the 25th at New Beach Road Church in Newport News, Virginia. The return of My Life Matters. The first of its kind musical. The first of its kind musical. The first of its kind musical. Based on true stories surrounding suicide, domestic violence, bullying, PTSD, mental health, the whole nine, racial injustice, just added. Try not to lose my mind. Life after the pandemic.
That's gonna be good.
World famous. Listen, every time I hear this song, I truly think of Miss Sonia.
Yeah,
Rest in peace, Miss Sonia. Our
Miss
big
Sonia
sister
rocked
was in
with
our
us.
lives.
she rocked
for
with
a
us
little
in the
bit.
beginning. She rocked
She made sure
with
everything
us.
was right.
Yeah.
Curtains, everything, man. And rest in peace, man. That's my sister. It's our time, y'all. Thank y'all for joining us. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. We are back July 8th with a special guest, working on a major guest. Not that you're not major, lady. You're like my guest here, aren't you? Nah.
That's okay.
12 famous. Shout out to Dr. Julius Hayes, Hayes Notes. So hopefully we'll get that coming back. Kason, my brother. Love y'all. Peace.
Good night.
I always want to do that.
In the morning,
12 famous. Good night, y'all.
in the morning, wake up 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 in the morning, the swag in the morning, the swag in the morning.
Say with amazing grace.
It's us in the morning with the swag in the morning.
Say with amazing grace.
The swag in the morning, swag in the morning.
Swag in the morning.